Hi everybody and welcome. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. We are going to be spilling some more tea. For those of you who are new here, this is just a daily collective message, pretty much intended for whoever needs it. So please only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. As always, I am extremely grateful for all of the support. Truly helps this channel grow, but most importantly, it helps get these messages out there to others who may need them, so thank you. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, y'all, let's get into this message. But first, I want to start with the channeled message that I received this morning, and it was, do not be alarmed and do not be scared when your enemies start filming Season 2. It's like they didn't get the memo that the series was canceled. So what they actually ended up doing was they moved to a different network, right? Maybe a lesser known network, right? Much like TV shows. You know, sometimes TV shows will bounce around from one network to another if it's not doing well on one network, right? So they got re-picked up somewhere else. But the difference this time around is that your show also got picked up by the network that dropped them originally. So now they're even more pissed off at the fact that not only is your show being supported, but it's being supported by the very people, or by the very network, that separated ties with your enemies. And it could be a group, it could be a couple, it could be an individual. Right? And the difference is this time, their show will not be taken serious because they know that their show is scripted. And the difference is that yours is a reality show. And the way that it was given to me by Spirit, it was taking me back to the old days of the real world, and I don't even know if that show's even on anymore. I'm just a Big Brother fan, that's all I watch for reality. But it's giving me where people start getting fake and start getting real. So there's going to be competing narratives that are going to be happening in this next season. But the difference is that yours is a reality, and theirs is a scripted show. So be prepared, because I don't think those people know exactly what it is that they signed up for when they moved to a different network. Because these people, because whoever signed them up or gave them the contract knows that these people are desperate and are willing to do anything, including being humiliated. That's a part of it. This could even be like, you could be watching their sitcom. Anyways, universe, what is the tea? Notice how that one jumped back in? And it was the magician, and it reversed itself. So it's like the dark manifestor, the dark magician, is being left behind. It's not allowing them to move forward. And it landed right on top of the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So it's like somebody's being put in their place. They're being put in their place here. I'm going to leave it just like that. They are being put in their place. Being stopped right in their tracks. Being stopped. And everybody's going to be able to see it. Just like I said, back to that channeled portion. Everybody's going to be able to see it because you saw it right with your very own eyes. That's why I do what I do on camera. Because even that in itself is a part of the message. Alright, I'm more than just a reader. It's because you refuse to give up with the Four of Swords. And this is the Four of Swords reverse. It's like, you've done your healing. And you're picking yourself up and you're bravely moving forward. We have strength right here. And then the Three of Pentacles. It's like you've had to pick yourself up alone because this Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Right? You were doing all the work for your show to be picked up by a network, right? And the way that ended up happening was your enemies got dropped by that network and you got picked up. And maybe theirs was supposed to be the reality show. But instead, this network found out that it was all scripted. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. This is a loss. Somebody is not winning. They're not getting what it is that they thought they were going to get. They're being caught red-handed. They're being held back. Hell, for some of you, they could be thrown into confinement. With the rest that haven't been released. We have a King of Cups in the reverse. Strong Cancer, Scorpio energy. And we do have the Devil here sideways. Strong Capricorn energy. They're not winning. They're being stopped right in their tracks here. And this is like public. Because the Six of Wands, it's public recognition. And what's the opposite of that? Public humiliation for their loss. And they're going to be feeling very overwhelmed and very conflicted here with the Five of Wands. They're going to want to fight. They're going to want to lash out. Their feelings are going to be all over the place here. Because somebody here felt entitled by something here that was toxic. It wasn't real. It was scripted. Unwilling to work together, so you had to work by yourself, and you had to maneuver around these energies while still putting in the work on what it is that you were doing. So it's like you had to play. So it's like you had two jobs. Not only did you have to focus on what it is that you had to do, where you were trying to grow, but you also had to play a second job, like be like a ninja, right? And hiding in the shadows, just so that way you can be prepared. So you know how to alter yourself, so you could, it's like you had to, it's kind of like informations or like intelligence gathering. So it's like you had to go on you were undercover. In the way that you had to deal with these individuals. But it's like that resting period is over, and everyone thought that maybe you were just sleeping on yourself, sleeping in, you know what I mean? That you were just super dreamy, that you weren't putting in any action because they haven't seen anything. Because the difference is that your show doesn't move on their schedule anymore. And that's what they were doing by controlling everything, by having everything scripted. Wow. Sorry, I had to lower the AC. I was getting a little cold and sniffly. Universe, tell me more. The Four of Wands. The Three of Cups. The party is over. The party is over. Look, the network is no longer supporting that group. Because in this deck, in the Three of Cups, it's everybody coming together for the marriage and the union of the people from the Two of Cups. I'm using the original Mythic Tarot that came out in 1987, if anybody is wondering. But in the reverse, the party is over. There is no celebration. People are not celebrating this union. They're not in agreement with what these two are contracting. But there is self-love here with the Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So this loss, this public humiliation, this shame, their sitcom, people are going to be seeing their loss here. And people are going to be seeing how much you respect yourself. Because now your show is being visible. Because it's like you're on the prominent network now. You're on prime time. You're on prime time. And now somebody is feeling left out in the cold because they're like, well, why didn't you take me with you? Type of energy. And that's why somebody's being held back, because they were never meant to go into the future with you, because they were nothing but a manipulator in their ego here and not really loving. Upset that you have been chosen, because in this deck, the Four of Wands is somebody here that's being chosen to represent their kingdom in the competition, which is the Five of Wands, in order to gain the glory, which is the Six of Wands in this deck. Much like somebody going to the Olympics, right? Or even like back in the day, like somebody like picking their gladiator. Take that however it resonates. The gladiator just reminds me of like the Roman Empire, right? And back in the days, and wanting to have all that control and not really taking care of the people, but trying to keep them more amused. And that's what it is, keeping people more amused and entertained so that they're not focused on what's really going on, because that's how the script works. Universe, tell me more. I think I'm gonna post this reading on TikTok too, because this one's just too good. Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Nine of Cups. And there's a Six of Wands upright. Their loss, your gain. And it's interesting because, look, we had the Three of Cups reversed, right? Which was these two lovers, or a previous set of lovers, right? At their celebration with their friends and family, which was those three mermaids in the water, right? They were celebrating this union. But this person wasn't there. And in this deck, this individual, this is the divine itself, incarnated in human form here. So it's like they weren't being celebrated by the... and that's maybe what the network was. They thought that the network... It's like they didn't even know their own network. Right? They thought the network was the people. But the network, the true network, is actually the divine. And when it comes to, like, scripting things or trying to play with people or try to play with their energy, their emotions, their thoughts by disinformation or by implanting or by whatever tactics these people use because they have way too much time on their hands, right? What they don't understand is that they mess up your free will. And when people play too many games in others' free will, the universe is going to step in. God is going to step in. The divine is going to step in. Because free will is one of the ultimate greatest gifts that the universe and the divine has ever given us. So now that's your network, it's the divine. Something's being taken away here because of your recognition. And maybe some of y'all even had to do this, even knowing that people were up against you. Like I said, you had to persevere, work through and carry yourself forward because people didn't want to work with you. They didn't want to invest with you. Maybe because of what was said. Maybe because of what was going on the other network. You're coming out as the victor here. Look at all these people. From the Four of Wands to the Six of Wands. Look at them there just cheering you on, looking at what you've overcome. There's a strong Aries energy right here. And now everything's in balance, everything is in union for you because the divine has supported you. The divine is giving you your wish fulfillment. It's giving you your happiness. This is the high priestess here being rewarded for her faith. This is the high priestess being rewarded by her faith, by the divine here, by staying true to themselves, by not allowing other people's problems, burdens, responsibilities, their bullshit pile up on top of you. This could be what they said about you. Maybe you were like, I don't want people, you know what I mean? Because we're humans, right? We are spirits and souls having a human experience. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're not. You see the past for what it is. You do. You see through the manipulation, you see through the toxicity, and it's like, you know what, I no longer even need the approval, validation, or attention of people. Who want to work with a different network, right? And for some of them, you know, these could be people who are religious, who think that they're, you know, God's greatest gift to the world here, right? And because they follow the rules, because they do what they're told to do, right? They wear what they need to wear, right? They think that just because they check off those boxes that, you know, they're the holiest thing on earth, but it's not about going to church, it's about being the church. And I'm not talking about Catholicism and Christianity, I'm talking about all of it. I don't care what you practice and what you preach. But don't do it to just check off boxes. Eight of Wands, there is news coming in here. There is news coming in here. Fast pace news, quick news. For some of you, this could even be like, you guys could finally be coming into union with someone, or this could just be something. Some of you, this could have been like a situation here where like an ex from your past, right, who's upset and sad and jealous that maybe you've moved on, they feel rejected, I don't know, whatever the case is. You know, I don't make excuses for people who clearly are mentally ill and need help, because there's no there's no excuse for it. And I know other people out there can be like, oh, but they loved you and they felt hurt, and like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. I'm like, I'm over it. I'm 35. I don't have time for it anymore. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't. Keep it pushing. There's no need for it. Like, but this is the Eight of Wands. This is news that is traveling in. This could even be like a union, finally, that's coming in here for you. Because either way, somebody or a group was trying to block you from just living your life, from being happy, from having love, from having the career, from whatever. I don't know if they wanted you stuck to them, so that way they could be taken care of, because they obviously can't do anything for themselves with the King of Cups in the reverse. You know, this is somebody here who cannot hold meaningful relationships. The Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords reversed. The betrayal is over, it's done with. Like, you don't even care. Page of Swords. That's the truth, you don't care. Seven of Swords, King of Cups upright, and Four of Swords reversed with the Ten of Cups reversed. Like I said, watch their new comedy show. Right? Their sitcom on the new network here. Because there could, you know, it could be leading to their own separation, to their own demise with the Ten of Cups. Right? Everything that they had scripted for you, it's like now they have to play out because they promised it. They promised it. They promised it, now they need to deliver. The universe is like, no, you need to deliver it. And it's not going to be with this person, it's not going to be with my collective. Because they're on my network. You know, you presented me with the script. that you were trying to do on my collective here, and now you need to play it out with your network. It's like you're following your intuition here with the King of Cups, because you know that there has been some tomfoolery, or there is some tomfoolery happening around you. People trying to deceive, trying to lie, trying to sneak, trying to sabotage you. And they do it with your heart, because they know that you have a good heart. But what these people ended up just doing was just, I'm not saying that you hate people. I mean, I don't hate anybody, but you just don't have any love for them. You can't hate somebody that you don't love. You're just indifferent. It's indifference. Especially with the Queen of Swords. That's what this is. It's indifference here. It's like people think that they're going to do things to try and hurt you in this next season. But at the end of the day, they actually have to mean something to you in order for whatever they're trying to do to actually have effect. And that's really what it is. That's really what it is. You are indifferent now. And that's what's going to be shown. And people are going to know why you're being indifferent here. Because of what's being revealed in this next season. So this next season, you're not meant to be in the shadows like you are. Now it's meant for the other people to actually see your show and be like, fuck. Because now everything that they had written for you, they must now perform. They must now enact. And enjoy the show. Because you've won. Your show was picked up by the Divine. The Divine saw the truth. And the Divine is like, we have to know. Whatever was taken from my collective with this Ace of Pentacles is now being returned. The judgment, the tribulation period, it's over. The universe has already weighed those scales. And like I said, with this fall season, which I believe starts on the 22nd, starts next Sunday, a week from today, right? Because all the fall shows are going to be starting to premiere. Get ready. Because you're going to be in the spotlight here. And you're going to be very well protected by the Divine. Because you have earned not only the recognition of the people not only were you selected for this, but you've already triumphed over the enemy. And the enemy doesn't even know it yet. But you do. There is definitely a lot of news that is coming in here with the Page of Swords and Eight of Wands. There are two sides to it. We have a victory, and then we have a loss. If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell, that way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. And that's all I have for today. I'm actually going to be recording tomorrow's daily today, because I just got an email from Comcast saying they're going to be upgrading the lines on the street, so we might not have internet tomorrow. So I'm like, well, at least if I can get everything uploaded today and maybe like set to premiere between today and tomorrow, because I'm going to do Libra, Aquarius, and I think I'm going to do a Cancer reading as well. Depends on how much oomph I have left. And they'll be premiering between today and tomorrow, because I don't know what my internet's going to look like tomorrow. And I spent the day organizing the shed for fall yesterday, so here I am. But that's what I have for y'all today. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see y'all soon. Ciao.